Welcome back. This is Wall Crawl. We're doing our All Achievements Hollow Knight guide, and we are about to face off against the Collector. He is the dude that's been wandering around, taking little grubbies from their daddy and putting them in jars all around the weirdest spots in Hallownest. So we've had enough of him, and what he does is he's this thing that looks like it's made entirely of void. He looks like he's kind of nuts. He hops down and he has this erratic hopping pattern that he kind of just goes boing, a boing, a boing, a boing, a boing. And he just hops around and then jumps back into the ceiling. And he comes down and hoppy, 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 hoppy. And basically he does his damage by running into you. Now there is a particular time, it doesn't happen a bunch, but when he'll kind of stop and kind of target you, and he'll jump and try to hit you with his hands, but it's really not the most common thing for him to do it. And the other thing that he's doing all the time that's crazy is he drops little jars down, and inside it are enemies that you can dispatch at this particular fight with him with just one hit. So as the jar comes down, you can hit that jar, or you'll have to deal with what's inside of it. Now, there are several different ways to deal with him, and I'm going to talk you through them a little bit, because later on when you're fighting him, you'll need to develop some new ways to manage him. He's not that bad, but if you're going to stick with this and make it all the way to like a pantheon of Hallownest all bindings at the same time simultaneously, he's a super big pain during that particular run, and you'll need to have a specific pattern of fighting him. Now, for this time, you basically are just going to want to focus on, as the jars fall down, focus the jars, hit them as soon as they hit the ground, and then go back to hitting him. And realize that his pattern of jumping is going to follow that same pattern, and you can get under him or let him hop over you. So that sounds weird, but I'm going to jump out here, and we're going to walk through it. Now, later on, I'm going to try to show you two ways of doing this. One is just hitting. The other way is a little more advanced, but it's going to be a way you have to do later on. And it's after he jumps into the ceiling, start a charge shot and jump and do your helicopter. And you can kind of vacuum up the bad guys that he drops down. That sounds dumb, but you'll just like mow them down. And then you can return to hitting him. All right, let's check him out. I won't hit him right away, but it'll take some hits for him to advance into his other phases. So, here he comes down. Oh, he is nuts. So, he jumps into the ceiling, and see he drops down a little bad guy. Whoop, that's him trying to grab me. He drops a bad guy, and I hit it. As it drops, you can hit it like right as it just enters the world, kind of like the Colosseum thing, so just bang, bang. I didn't think another one would pop out. So, he starts doing more of them, and dash and focus those guys first. Now the other way to deal with him is to do this helicopter thing. And hold it right as he goes up, and then you do that and you try to hit him with it too. So let's do some fighting now. And you'll just try to lean in on him. You hit the things that fall first and hit him. Here's the other strategy. Helicopter him and hit him. Now you can dream nail him here, but you don't really get soul off of him any other time. So a whole lot of this is just, if you want to clean off the floor too, oh my goodness, you can go all the way to like a side and blast across to get rid of all the little guys that have shown up. Okay, I'm just going to keep hitting where they fall and then going after him. Pop, pop, dash, pop. Yep. All right, I'm going to heal up a little bit while he's down. Yep, hip, 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 hit, hit, dash, hit. Just getting a feel of where he's going to be as it with his hops is so important. Yeah, go ahead and die, my dude. Okay, that took a while, but he's happy about it. He likes it. So it's like a tickle fight or something. I don't know. Okay, that was it. That is that's the collector. If you can just get used to this hoppy pattern he does, you ought to be okay. So priority is jars, then hoppy pattern, and you'll be all right. For now, that's all you got to stick to. All right, any comments? Let me know them. See you next time.